Hi guys, Paul from PABrewNews. Got a beer from Connecticut, Smuttynose. Okay, and this is Bouncy House IPA. There we go. Saw this over at the six-pack store. Picked it up. It's best before 12/9/14, so we're obviously very good at that. I know they're from Connecticut. Well, I think they're from Connecticut. Smuttynose Island, I believe, is in Connecticut. Come visit our brewery and restaurant. Oh, balls. New Hampshire. At Towel Farm in Hampton, New Hampshire. Also check out the Smuttynose.com. Okay, so they might be named after the Smuttynose Island, but they're not from Connecticut. So there you go. Well, I fucked up already. How about that? New Hampshire. So always, as always, thanks for saying, make mine a smutty. Well, I like smutty stuff. I mean, that goes without saying. Yep, New Hampshire. So I apologize for the location problem already, but let's get into it. Maybe even Smuttynose is from New Hampshire too. I mean, the actual island. I don't know. I do not know. It shows my lack of education. Wah, wah, and my lack of beer pouring etiquette. But it doesn't matter. It's an IPA, right? Just have fun with it. IPAs are big, bolsterous, fun, flavorful things that make me happy. So that's always good. Alright, beautiful hop haze. Tornado of carbonation in the center. Actually, the hop haze, if you really look at it, is more suspended sediment. I mean, it's less hazy and more just fine sediment suspended. So, let's get some aromas. Big, bubbly white head. Soap sudsy head. A lot of citrus, a lot of zesty lemons and orange, grapefruits, and then a nice pine behind that. Yeah, an earthy pine behind that one. A little resiny. Not necessarily dank, but that's that nice pine resin. Sweet caramels coming out through that too. Alright, let's get into this one. This one smells like a winner. Cheers. Well, it really dries off. It starts like there's going to be a lot of sweetness in the caramel bit, and that just dies. And then this blends down to a real earthy, piney note, and it just dries right off, and then the bitterness kicks in. What is this? An all-occasion American ale. Why do I want to say that this is like one of those all-day IPAs? Yeah, that's the way it is. Brewing since 1994. Make mine a smutty. Okay, no information. Dying. I'm officially dying. No information on the ABV, but the malt base is so minute that it really tends to lend itself to the taste of an all-day IPA. Or session IPA, as they say. Real smooth though. Real light body. The bitterness starts kicking in after you drink it, and then this builds this kind of little bit of a resiny pine bitterness. Yeah, very, very subtle grapefruit. The nose had much more zesty and fruity characters that I was really looking forward to. In the actual flavor department, you're getting more of those muted pines, resin, and earthy tones. It's not really coming up big fruits. They're very soft. The grapefruit's in there, but it's very soft. A little bit of a bready sweetness now. A little bit about just a touch of a sweet bready cereal sweetness. coming up, mixing at the end now from the malt base. Very subtle though. Well, I'm going to judge this as I judge a couple other ones that are in that sessionable IPA area because it tastes like one of those. I'm going to give it, the bitterness is a little bit too much for sessionability because it's growing and it's getting more and more bitter and just not, not kind of letting up. So if you guys are marketing, because now, and I think one of these hops I'm allergic to because I got my nose going now. Excuse me. If you guys are marketing to the sessionability level and not just focusing on the ABV, try to only late addition your hops because, excuse me, the bitterness that is building up on my mouth, it may reduce the sessionability. But anyway, I'm going to give this one an 8. I think this one's a solid one as well. A couple of them I've had have been pretty solid. This is no exception. Smuttynose Bouncy House IPAs get an 8 from me. This has been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers.